Hello and welcome to Uncle Matt's Online Academy. In today's lesson, we want to talk about indices. In our last lesson, we talked about evaluation of standard form. I intentionally introduced that topic, evaluation of standard form, to enable you understand this topic today. In indices, it is just basically about the standard form. It is about shortening a large number to a manageable size. And in doing so, we always try to work on the powers. A large number will find a power that can be raised to so that you can shorten the number or express it in using some powers. Now, for instance, if we have if we have 8, we can express it in indices as can be expressed in indices as 2 raised to power 3, or if we are given 16, we can express it as 4 raised to power 2. So when we have a big number, a large number, we use index notation to shorten it. Now we are going to look at what we call laws of indices. There are laws that help us in shortening or working with numbers that are expressed in index notation or in standard form. Now most of them are the laws we've encountered when we were working with evaluation of standard form. Now the first law is that if we have the law of multiplication, if we have a raised to power x times b raised to power y. Now, according to this law of multiplication, it is telling us that we have to multiply the bases. The bases are this a and b. We multiply two of them and then add the power, just like we did in evaluation of standard form. So it is going to give us a times b is going to give us ab. Now raised to power, we add the powers x plus y, x plus y. Now let's look at some examples on this. If we have 5 raised to power 2 times 3 raised to power 4, and we are asked to evaluate this, how are we going to do it? We multiply 5 by 3, and that will give us 25. Then we add the power 2 plus 4, that will give us 6. So the answer is 26. 25 raised to power 6. 25 raised to power 6. Now, let's say that we have 2 raised to power x times 8 raised to power 6. Now, this is going to be, we multiply the bases and add the power. 2 times 8 is 16. X plus 6 is going to give us 6 plus x. This is your answer. You leave it like this. We don't know the value of x. Example 3. If we are given now we are given this number 4 raised to power y times 5 raised to power 2y. Evaluate and leave your answer in standard form if y is equal to 2. Now what are we going to do? We multiply 4 by 5 and add the powers. 4 by 5 is equal to 20. This will give us 20. Then raised to power y plus 2y. Now this will give us 20 raised to power 3y. Now we are given that y is equal to 2. So it is going to give us we just put the value for y, which is 2. So it becomes 3 times 2. Now which is now 20 raised to power 6. So this is the answer. So here we are giving the value for the unknown, that is the y. So we use it, substitute into the value or for the value of y given to us, and then we evaluate. Example 4. If 5 raised to power x times by 2 raised to power 2 is equal to 8, find the value of x. Now what are we going to do? We follow the same simple step. I'm just taking it gradually and moving up from simple to complex one. Now we follow the same step. We multiply the bases and add the powers. So it becomes 5 times 2 is equal to 10. So 10 raised to power x plus 2. X plus 2. So this is equal to 8 raised to power this is 10 raised to power 8 is equal to 10 raised to power 8. Okay. Now this is equal to 10 raised to power 8. That is this. Now if the bases are equal, we cancel them. If the bases are equal in indices, we cancel them and then equate the power. So we have 10 here and we have 10 here. So we cancel two of them and then we say that what is here is equal to what is here. So it becomes that x plus 2 is equal to 8. And that will give us that x is equal to 8 minus 2, which is equal to 6. So 6 is the value of x. Remember what I said here? If the bases are equal, you equate the powers. Now let's look at this example again. If we have now we have 5 raised to power 2y times 2 raised to power 4 is equal to 100. Find the value of y. Now, how are we going to do this one? The same way we did the other one. Here, we multiply 5 by 2 and add the power. Now 100 is equal to 10 raised to power 2. That is 10 times 10 is 100. That is 10 raised to power 2. So we can express it this way. Now when we times this and this, it will give us 10. Then 2y plus 4. They are not the same, so we cannot add. So we leave it at 2y plus 4. Now again, we have the same basis, so we cancel them. And then we have 2y plus 4 is equal to 2. Now this means that 2y now is equal to 2 minus 2 minus 4. 2y is equal to minus 2. You have 2 and you are owing 4. So it is equal to minus 2. Then y is equal to minus 2 over 2, which is equal to minus 1. So this is the answer. So I've introduced the concept of indices, and we've looked at the first law of indices, multiplication, and we've actually looked at it in detail. That's the first law of indices. In our next lesson, we continue with other laws of indices.